So in today's video, I will be showing you guys the best drag car in Southwest Florida. So I believe that this car right here is the fastest drag car, as well as the fastest acceleration car in Southwest Florida. Now this car here it's not really a car, it's more of a go-kart, but that is basically the reason why it accelerates so fast and why it is the best thing to use in a drag race, is because of how light it is. Like, it is extremely light. Let me show you guys the build here I have. So for the paint, I have this thing blacked out, as well as zero reflectance. So that is the paint on this car. And for the rims, I have this on some drag tires. I have it on these drag tires right here, but it honestly really doesn't matter. It just basically is based off of what your favorite tire is, but I mean, I just think it looks cool with drag tires, so that's that. And then you want a stage 3 engine. I have a stage 3 turbocharging, stage 3 race brakes. I have a sport reduction. Now you can't buy a race reduction because the car is way too light. It says right here, purchase failed, weight too low. So the lowest you can go is sport reduction, and this thing weighs 962 pounds, under 1,000 pounds, which is crazy. And we want grip tires, race transmission, and we want the suspension to be stock so that it can just go as fast as possible. We don't want to mess with the suspension. And then the same thing with the wheel width and all this suspension stuff here. Steering, you want to keep that stock. All-wheel drive, you want the differential to be something like this. This is what I have it as right here. You guys can copy this. 31 power, 13 coast, 13 preload. I have it on 30 power for the front, 16 coast, and 16 preload. And then for the torque vectoring, I want to have it at -32. And then for the gearing, you are just gonna want to keep it stock. So this car here comes out as this thing here comes out as max speed, max acceleration, max braking, but the handling is a little bit off. I mean, it is very light, so it is expected, but it has around 1200 horsepower, 860 torque, and it only weighs 900 pounds. So that ratio right there is pretty crazy. This thing is extremely fast. Let me actually take it out on the road to show you guys how fast this thing really is. So normally when you do a drag race, you probably do it around here. This is probably the length of a drag race, not too long, you know. So I gotta get this thing lined up first. It's pretty hard to control, I'm not even gonna lie, because this thing is extremely fast. But let me go ahead and launch it. So you really don't need to turn off traction control with this car. You could if you want, but it really makes no difference. So I'm gonna just do it with. But yeah, as you guys can see, the acceleration on this thing is crazy. I mean, look at this. Traction control. Now I'm gonna do it with traction control off, and I mean, same thing. I mean, look at the okay, I went into the grass there, but it's still accelerating extremely fast. But you guys know what I mean. This car is extremely fast. I mean, you'll probably win 100% of your drag races. But let's go ahead and take this thing out onto the main road and do a top speed test. So this thing really has a pretty decent top speed, if you ask me. But yeah, this thing really doesn't really need top speed, but I mean, the top speed is not bad at all. Let me actually go ahead and launch it here. So as you guys can see, acceleration obviously very quick, but this thing does top out at around 249. It completely stops. It does not budge at all. So 249 is the straight top speed, and I mean, that is not bad at all whatsoever. A lot of cars are actually slower than 250, so 250, I mean, is amazing for this car. This thing weighs absolutely nothing. I mean, look at this. It's literally leaving smoke and tire marks behind it everywhere it goes. But I mean, this car is super fast. Like, if you were to race someone, like maybe in a Venom GT or a Venom F5, for example, the two fastest cars in Southwest Florida in a drag race, you would still win. I mean, I have the Venom GT right here. Now this car here, I have not lost to anyone, but that's with races over here. But let me go ahead and just show you guys. So I'm gonna launch it here, right? And this thing also accelerates extremely fast. But I mean, the go-kart is faster in acceleration. You would win against this Venom GT here, as well as for the Venom F5 here. You're gonna lose, alright, if you're in these cars against the go-kart. I mean, it does not accelerate nearly as fast as the go-kart as all. I mean, the top speeds on these things are very crazy, 300 and up. But the go-kart here, acceleration is just unmatchable. Alright, super fast. Like, look at this. It's close against the Venom GT and Venom F5. I mean, not really close, kind of close, but I mean, this thing is just I don't think any car could really keep up with this in a drag race. Like, this short amount of road, I really don't think any car could keep up. Yeah, this car here probably the fastest drag car in Southwest Florida, fastest accelerating car as well. It weighs literally 900 pounds with over 1,000 horsepower. Very, very crazy. But yeah, if you were to race this against somebody in a drag race, you're probably gonna have a 100% win rate. But yeah, that's pretty much all for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a like as well, subscribe. We are on the road to 20k subscribers. We are getting very, very close. So make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe. Also like the video. But yeah, that's pretty much all for today. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one.